Okay, so this is part two of the video. Um, what's the purpose of my Do You Love Black Men videos? Anyway, like I said, that's not about promoting sex or anything like that. These girls are already got in their minds what they want to do when they first see you. So, however it ends, it's pretty much going to end on her tip unless you guys got some serious Mac and powers and stuff where you can change your mind. These girls, and I'm not saying the young ones, the older ones too, they're pretty much all the same in some sense. Then there are some things about them that are different, but like I said, like one of these haters said something like, a regular Japanese girl or something like that wouldn't date a black guy or something like that, and that is not true. They just people just saying that stuff. And everybody got their imagination of how Japan is, probably because of meeting some Japanese American or something like that, or reading books. These people have lives, they have thoughts just like you, and they're not there. You don't put them on a pedestal, because that's not how it is. When you live in here and stuff. But like I said, Japan is good. The things out here is good. Basically what I promote, my videos promote, is just peace and love, and not love like sexual, but respect and stuff. And then like I said, our culture is out here. I mean, you come out here and you look like one of my friends on this one. He said, he gave me the name of those deities that I took a picture of at that the temple near Nagano, and he said that they were black deities and stuff like that. But it's a lot of things out here, that can be studied and stuff, and will be studied. And the normal Japanese person, is according where you go, they're real nice. Like I said, these older people are nice. The older women, they're nice. I have a friend, she's 40 years old, and she's 40 and stuff. But I mean, if you look at her features, she almost look black. And I'm not talking about her nose or lips or anything, but just look at her features and stuff. And I mean, she's very beautiful. And I mean, to me, but I'm 46 years old. And I love older women, just as much as I love the younger ones. But the older ones, I don't know, they just got this kind of beauty to them that some of these young girls don't have, But she's a typical Japanese woman. She owns the building that she lives in, the apartment building that she lives in, and I think her family, they're rich. I don't know how rich they are, but I'll just say she's paying $300 a month for parking, and I don't think it's. They could own that parking place, the parking garage, and they just charge everybody $300. But the area where she live in, there are no poor people. I mean, there's not. I wouldn't say there's no poor people over there, but the land over there is expensive. But she talks to me, and we hang out and go to lunch all the time, So. Just saying, it's just when you come out here, just chill, relax, enjoy yourself. Try to relax. If you get stopped by the police and stuff, don't think it's because you black, unless you're up in Tokyo, because there's some problems going on up there. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's only black people, because, like I said, white people, they got their things too. But, just come out here, these videos are just to let you know that, hey, you can go to other countries and, basically people ignore you. You can do your job and make your money, and you can floss if you want to do whatever, because everywhere we go, they're going to see us. But then, in these other countries too, there's other things that's going on, and I'm not saying bad things, but, the cops in some places, they'll try to bribe you and stuff like that and stuff. You got to just deal with it, or leave, or change, or whatever. But as far as Japan is, it's pretty cool and stuff out here, you know. But like I said, it's the type of person you are. When you come out here, you don't have to pretend like you're a second-class citizen or a third-class citizen. Walk strong, act like the God that we say we are, stuff like that. What else? Just be strong when you talk to another Japanese person. You don't bow. Don't get into that bowing stuff. That's their culture. Let them do that. Respect the culture and everything, but you don't have to do everything. And height, and all that stuff. Unless you're speaking in Japanese. Because sometimes they appreciate it, sometimes they don't, and you don't know exactly which one it is. So unless I'm speaking in Japanese, I won't do a lot of that stuff, and I definitely don't bow. I used to bow sometimes, but I definitely stopped that. But you come out here and remember you got your own culture, and respect your culture, because they're out here playing our culture. They dressing like us. The girls, got these big, thick earrings all in their ear and stuff. And, even my wife, she got these big old earrings sisters be wearing and stuff like that. And I don't know why she's starting to wear them. Maybe she got a boyfriend or something. I have no idea. But, that's on her. But, it's just things are changing. And the more we get exposed out here, we get a chance to change the image that's portrayed on the videos and stuff like that. And of course, they're going to have their own videos, shows, and they're going to portray us how they want. But, we can always make videos too, of a different part of Japan that they dare not show on TV, But then again, Japan, it's all nature. So basically, you just come out here and you just chill. I don't know if you want to live out here or not, but try to change a lot of. We just got to figure out a way to change a lot of stuff that's going on. With us in the States. Young men going to jail and getting locked up forever and stuff. If you ain't got no degree or you about to get in trouble. You travel. And, leave all that wicked stuff in the States. Travel, go to a different country and stuff, man. You'd be surprised, man. Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these brothers that come out here, if they marry a girl and if she's poor, that's their fault. Because it's a lot of girls out here that's beautiful, that love to be with a brother and they got money. Or that'll help you make money and stuff like that. And you could be with a beautiful girl and it don't matter what you look like. It would be nice if you kept in shape, but out here these girls, they're not into the looks and stuff. And a lot of people might say that's what it is and all that stuff, but really it's not all about the looks and stuff. So but anyway, I'm not promoting sex or anything. I'm just promoting another avenue for brothers to get out to the United States and see how it feels to be in a place and be peaceful and enjoy shopping, walking around and looking and doing things and stuff like that. The cops stop you, just be nice to them. They'll usually be nice to you. The chance of you getting beat up or getting tossed to jail will be very slim. If you don't speak Japanese, sometimes, they will just say, okay, just chill out, and just let you go, and it's just, Japan is just a peaceful place. But if you get in trouble and you get caught, believe me, they're going to throw you in jail. And I don't know what they do to people in there, but, you don't want to be a foreigner in a foreign jail. Pretty much that's about it. Anyway, I got to go. And just thought I'd let you guys know how this video was, what my videos are all about. It's not do you like black men, it's do you love black men. Do you love black men? Do you love black men? And my brother asked me, do I love black men? Yes, I love my brothers. And every time I'm driving or whatever, I see a brother, I'm like, damn, it's cool, to see another brother and stuff. But anyway, I gotta go. I'm out. Peace.